Where can you find a nursing home that you have privileges to go anytime you want into the kitchen, say, I want an ice cream, I want soda, I'd like an extra sandwich or anything, and get it very cheerfully?
We wanted to talk about quality, and quality in nursing homes, and quality of life in nursing homes, and we thought you experienced it with Sal, where it was your kind of your home away from home with Sal, and then you experienced it for short term when you came in and visited us for a month, 6 weeks, how long?
A little more than 2 weeks.
You were a quick one.
I would have stayed longer if they had let me, truthfully.
You obviously value a nice place to live, safety. What else do you see as the quality here in this apartment? Why do you live here?
The fact that I can take care of myself, the fact that I'm not alone. If I want people, I can go downstairs, there's always someone around. If I want to be alone, I'm alone. And the quality of life is just being with people your own age, more or less, and also, well, of course the area is close by with everything that I'm used to, but I think the quality of life is where you can do things that you like to do.
What drew you the first time to Daughters of Sarah?
Because maybe I'm Jewish, and because we observe the dietary laws, I would never think of going anywhere else. But I have found that so many people that are not Jewish, that are in Daughters of Sarah, love it just as much because of the quality care that can be gotten there. The people that you know mean something, that you mean something to them. When you walk through the halls and they hug you and they say hello, how are you today? That means so much. That means more than good food or anything. Just people, the quality of life is actually the importance of the people around you. I think that's the most important thing. Once a day they had the music with the exercise. That was wonderful. And of course we enjoyed with Rabbi Magnuson, the Jewish program, the Jewish music, because we both love Jewish music. And of course I was surprised, but I was very happy. Even one Christmas you had
The bishop.
the bishop there.
Yeah.
And I thought that was wonderful. And on the holidays that weren't Jewish, you had something going on for the other people, which I thought was wonderful. And of course for us, where can we go that you have a Seder, that you can have Friday night, Saturday services? You know, I think that's wonderful, where everybody is accepted and everybody can do the way they believe.
And then Saul passes away and you leave us for a brief time, not long, and then you come back and visit for luncheons, and then all of a sudden we get a phone call. Ida's in the hospital. Can you take her for rehab? And we said, oh, of course. Well, we will absolutely take Ida. But then you experienced it from the point of view of being a patient or a resident.
Well, I was ready to leave the hospital. They didn't want me to leave. They said they didn't have room for me at the home. I had to stay at St. Peter's, and I said, no way. I would stay nowhere else. Besides a lot of nice qualities of the home, I think one of the best features of the home is the physical therapy department. I think that's wonderful. And also, I don't know if you remember or not, before Saul was admitted to the home, he was at daycare for a little while.
That's right.
Very short time. And I thought that was wonderful because I cried. I didn't want him to go. I brought him. I wouldn't even let him go with the bus. And that was such a wonderful thing because everybody was so nice there. At that time, they had quite a few people there. So in other words, he went from there to the nursing home, actually.
Now, when he was in daycare, he went so that you could have a little time?
Because his doctor said I had to have some time, and the kids said I had to have some time. It made such a difference knowing the people that are there in the evening and at night that I didn't get to see. They were just wonderful.
So it makes you trust more when you have
Oh,
people
yes,
like
and you're
that.
not afraid of ringing the bell. You're not afraid of asking for help because you know they're going to come over and they're going to say so nicely, what can I do for you? How can I help you? That meant so much, really so much. And of course, to me, it meant so much seeing some of the people that I knew from before. The first night I was in there, Sandy and Elaine, all the night nurses, all came into me and said, if you're not happy here, we'll move you to our section. I mean, how that meant so much to me. And Noel, he came and changed my bed. The first night I was there, he gave me a new bed. You know what that meant to me?
Yeah.
I mean, just because people knew me. And that shows that if people would ask for sometimes something, you would get it. He said to me, that's the bed you're going to sleep in? That's one of our oldest bed. And it didn't have a side or anything. And, you know, getting used to sleeping in a double bed. And because I couldn't really move good at that, I didn't like it. And he came in because he heard I was there, I guess. I don't know how he came in. And he said to me, you're not going to sleep in that. And of course, he went downstairs. There was not a bed available. And he brought in a mattress for the floor. And he brought in something for me so I wouldn't fall off. Do you know what that meant to me? And I still have not got to see him. That I always wanted to do something for him. Everybody there. I mean, it was home to me. It really was. It really was home to me.
What does it take to create a quality experience? You've told us some of those experiences, but what do you think it takes to do that?
Compassion, understanding, loyalty to the home, to that. And I saw that in everybody in the physical therapy. They were all every one of them was wonderful, even when Saul was there. So in other words, that's what it takes. And where do you get a place that you can eat? Ask for what you want to eat. You know, one time I wanted, they have olives and
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese. And when Saul was there, every once in a while, if I was hungry, I would ask for a sandwich. Not very often. I don't know what his name was. He's a lovely gentleman. He brought in the food.
Oh, Jaquan?
Maybe. Tall, nice-looking fellow. He said to me, I'll help you. Within 10 minutes, he was back with cream cheese and olive sandwich. You know what that means to a person, that you want something to eat? And even on Passover, when they didn't have everything that everyone wants, so you could have this, you could have that. That means a lot. Not that I wanted to eat, and thank God I lost weight. The only way, and I'm hoping I'm going to say that way, but that was a good way. I really wanted to lose. But that means so much compassion when they come and they say to you, you don't want this, can you have something else? They always said that to Saul also. When somebody cares, and comes over to you, and that made Saul, when he was there, he came over, in other words, it meant something nice. How are you, Saul? Saul looked forward to it, and I did too. So in other words, having compassion, whoever it is there, just come by and say, how are you, it means a lot.